Hello and welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Hello.
We usually spend our time here tearing apart these really complex geopolitical strategies or looking at the future of artificial intelligence.
Right. Big, heavy topics.
Big, heavy topics.
Ugh.
We take these massive stacks of articles and we try to find the so what behind them. But today feels different. Today feels a bit more intimate.
It does. It feels more personal, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
today we aren't talking about the world out there.
Yeah.
We are talking about the tool you use to navigate that world.
Your language.
Your language.
Yeah.
Specifically, we are tackling that frustrating intermediate plateau that so many English learners hit.
Oh, I know that plateau well. It's that feeling where you know the grammar rules, you've memorized the flashcards, but
But something's missing.
yeah, when you walk into a coffee shop or a meeting, you still feel like you're operating a machine rather than flowing with a river.
That's a great way to put it.
You know what you want to say, but you don't have that
Yeah.
that social lubrication.
Exactly. Social lubrication is the perfect term for it. And the source material we have today is, it's a comprehensive curriculum of 30 essential English phrases.
Okay.
These are your idioms, your phrasal verbs, your collocations. They are the sticky bits of the language.
The sticky bits. I like that.
They are the difference between sounding like a textbook and sounding like a human being.
And because this is a special masterclass edition of the Deep Dive,
Yeah.
we are going to change our pace a bit.
A lot, I think.
Yeah, we aren't going to rush. We aren't going to summarize. We are going to act as your patient teachers today. We have a pretty rigorous checklist for every single one of these 30 items.
That's right. We aren't just going to tell you what a phrase means. We were going to look at the why. We'll look at the grammar family, the synonyms, the prepositions that trap people,
Always.
the collocations, which are just, words that naturally hang out together, and the opposite.
So by the time we finish an item, you should feel like you own it.
That's the goal. You should feel you can go out and use it immediately.
I'm ready to own these. I've got my coffee. I got my notebook. Let's start with number one.
Let's do it.
This is a phrase that I feel, it depicts the human condition sometimes. It is go from bad to worse.
A classic to start with. Go from bad to worse. So let's strip it down to the core meaning first.
Okay.
This phrase describes a situation that is already negative. It is bad. But instead of, stabilizing or improving,
What's worse?
it continues to deteriorate, yes.
Yeah.
It implies a negative progression, a downward spiral where you feel like you're losing control of the outcome.
It's that gravity, right? You think you've hit the floor.
And then the floor falls out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's hear how this actually sounds in a sentence.
Here are 3 examples. First, the weather started with rain. Then it went from bad to worse when it began to snow.
You can see the progression there. Rain is bad,
Snow is worse.
especially if you're driving.
Exactly.
Okay.
6-second example. His health went from bad to worse after he refused to see a doctor.
A clear cause and effect.
And the 3rd example, which I think we have all experienced, the traffic jam went from bad to worse as more cars entered the highway.
Ugh, yes, that sinking feeling. Okay, let's look at the mechanics of this. What are we dealing with here grammatically? What kind of phrase is it?
So this is what we call a verb phrase. The engine of the phrase is the verb go.
Right.
But conceptually, this belongs to the semantic field of decline, of negativity, or of progression. It is about movement, but specifically in the wrong direction.
And what if I want to sound a little more formal? What are the synonyms here?
Good question. If you are writing a formal report, you probably wouldn't say it went from bad to worse.
No.
You would use a verb like deteriorate. You might say the situation deteriorated rapidly. You could also say it escalated, but you'd have to specify it escalated negatively. Or a really strong one is degenerated.
Degenerated.
Yeah, degenerate is a powerful synonym. It implies something is breaking down, losing its quality.
Now, I have a question about the little words, the prepositions. They always get me. Can I say it went bad into worse?
No, and this is crucial. That's a really common area for mistakes. The preposition structure is strictly from to.
From A to B.
Exactly. You are moving from point A to point B, from bad to worse. And it's what's known as an irreversible binomial. Irreversible binomial, it just means you can't switch them. You cannot say from worse to bad.
Right, it sounds strange.
The logic of the language demands you start with the lesser evil and move to the greater one.
That makes sense. And what words usually sit next to this phrase? What are the common collocations?
The subject is usually vague or all-encompassing. You will often hear, things went from bad to worse.
things.
Yeah, or the situation went from bad to worse. It's rarely a specific person doing the action. It's usually the situation or things in general.
Got it. And finally, let's bring some hope into the room. What is the opposite?
The opposite is, thankfully, very simple. It's to improve, or simply to get better. If you want a nice idiom, you could say things are looking up.
Things are looking up. I like that. Okay, that is number one. Now, let's imagine things have gone from bad to worse. You need a drastic change. You need to escape.
A fresh start.
That brings us to number two. Sell up.
Sell up. This is a fascinating phrasal verb. Now, for you listeners, pay attention to that little particle, up.
Right. The up is important.
It is. This doesn't just mean to sell an item. To sell up means to sell your business, your house, or essentially all of your possessions.
Wow, so everything.
Everything. But the nuance is key.
Yeah.
You do it because you are moving elsewhere or doing something completely different with your life.
So if I sell my old bicycle online, I am not selling up.
Yeah, you are just selling a bike.
Yeah.
Selling up implies a total liquidation, a life change.
Got it. Let's look at the examples.
Okay, number one, they decided to sell up and move to the countryside.
That implies a huge life change. They sold the house, maybe the furniture, everything.
Exactly. The whole city life is gone. Example number two, after 30 years, the owner sold up and retired.
So here it refers to selling the entire business.
The whole operation. And example number three, we are going to sell up everything and travel the world.
That is the dream.
It is for many.
So the concept group here is phrasal verbs, but the semantic field is what? Business, real estate.
Business, real estate, and major life transitions, big changes.
Right. And for synonyms, what can we use?
For synonyms, think of liquidate. That is the more formal business term.
Okay.
Or sell off. If it is a business specifically, you might say close down, though sell up implies you got money for it.
Ah, that's a good distinction. Close down might just mean you stopped.
Precisely.
Pip.
Prepositions. You don't usually need a preposition after sell up because the object is usually implied to be everything.
Okay.
However, you very often sell up and move. That and connects the two actions.
I see. And collocations.
Well, like I just mentioned, sell up and move is the most common pairing you'll hear. Or sell up the business.
And if you were doing the opposite, you aren't leaving, you are digging in your heels.
You would be buying in or acquiring or perhaps just settling down, which is the opposite of the movement that's implied by selling up.
Settling down. That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number three, let's say you didn't sell everything. Let's say you just lent something to a friend and now you want it.
A very common situation.
You want to get something back.
This seems simple, but it is one of the most frequently used phrasal verbs in the English language.
Really?
Absolutely. Get something back. The meaning is to retrieve something that was lost or lent or to have something returned to your possession.
It's about restitution, getting what's yours.
It is. Let's look at the usage examples. Number one, I need to get my book back from my friend.
I notice the structure there.
Yeah.
Get my book back. The object is in the middle.
Yes, that's a great point. It is a separable phrasal verb. You can separate get and back.
Okay.
Example number two. Did you ever get your money back from the canceled flight?
Another common frustration.
And example number three, which is metaphorical. She finally got her confidence back after the presentation.
I love that usage. You can get back an emotion or a state of mind.
Precisely. So the semantic field is possession, restitution, and also recovery.
And if you wanted a fancy synonym,
you could say retrieve. You could say recover. Or perhaps reclaim or regain.
Regain sounds good for the abstract things.
Yes, regain works perfectly for things like confidence or your health.
And the prepositions are important here too, I'm guessing.
Yes. The structure is usually get object back from person or place. That from indicates the source you are retrieving it from. Get the book back from Sarah.
Got it. What about collocations? What do we usually get back?
The big one is get your money back. We say that constantly.
All the time.
Or on a bigger scale, get back to normal. That's a collocation of state.
And the opposite.
The opposite would be to lose, to give away. Or if you voluntarily gave it initially, to lend.
Okay, that's clear. Moving on to number four. This is one that trips up learners. Because of the preposition, we are talking about being on sale.
Yes, on sale. So in general English, the meaning is that something is available for purchase.
Right.
But, and this is a big but, it very often implies a reduced price.
A discount.
A discount. If you walk into a store and see a big sign saying on sale, it means it is cheaper than usual.
Right. And this is different from for sale. For sale just means I can buy it.
Exactly. For sale is about availability. On sale is usually about price.
Let's clarify with examples.
Okay, number 1. These shoes are on sale for half price. That clearly means a discount.
Definitely.
Example number 2. The new video game goes on sale next Friday. Now, in this context...
Oh, this is different.
It is. It simply means it becomes available for purchase. It is hitting the market. It might be full price.
That is a crucial distinction. Context is everything.
It really is. Example 3. Is this item on sale or is it full price?
Here, the speaker is asking specifically about a discount.
Exactly. So the concept is a prepositional phrase, but it's acting like an adjective. It describes the item.
And the semantic field is commerce and shopping.
Right. Synonyms would be discounted, marked down, or in that other context of availability, you'd say on the market or available.
And collocations.
Go on sale is used all the time for product launches.
Right.
And buy it on sale is used for getting a deal.
And the opposite.
Simple. Full price.
Right.
Or regular price. If it's not available at all, it is sold out or not for sale.
Number 5. This one feels a little bit old-fashioned, but we still do it just differently with the internet.
Yes.
Send off for something, or sometimes send away for.
It does sound like the days of mail order catalogs, doesn't it?
It really does.
Send off for. The meaning is to write to an organization to ask them to send you something, usually by mail. You are initiating a request that requires shipping.
It implies a process. You don't just click buy. You send off a request and then you wait.
You wait. Exactly. Example number 1. I sent off for a new passport last week.
This is the most common modern usage, I think, dealing with bureaucracy.
Oh, absolutely. The waiting game. Example number 2. You have to send away for the catalog. It's not in stores.
Right, for something exclusive.
And example number 3. He sent off for a refund after the product broke.
So this is a phrasal verb. The semantic field is mail, ordering, and, as you said, bureaucracy.
That's it. Synonyms would include order, request, specifically by mail, or apply for.
Oh, apply for is a good one.
When you apply for a visa, you are essentially sending off for it.
And the preposition structure is tricky here. It's not just send off.
No, and this is another trap. It is a 3-part structure: send plus off plus for, or send plus away plus for.
So what's the difference?
Well, if you say, I sent off the passport, that means you mailed the passport you already have.
Okay.
But if you say, I sent off for the passport, it means you asked for a new one to be sent to you.
That is a huge difference. Collocations.
Send off for an application form, that's very common.
Right.
Or send away for a free sample.
And the opposite.
The opposite would be to receive it without asking, or more simply to buy in-store where no sending is required.
Perfect. Number 6, this is a logic phrase. It helps you make choices. Rather than.
A very powerful connector. Rather than, it simply means instead of.
Okay.
We use it to indicate a preference or a choice between two alternatives. It pushes one option down and elevates the other.
It's about prioritizing one thing over another.
Exactly. Let's listen to the examples. Number 1. I would like tea rather than coffee, please.
You are clearly rejecting the coffee and choosing the tea.
Clear preference. Number 2. We decided to drive rather than take the train.
A choice was made.
And number 3. He chose to save his money rather than spend it on clothes.
So grammatically, this acts as a conjunction or maybe prepositional phrase. The semantic field is choice, preference, and comparison.
That's right. The synonyms are straightforward, instead of in place of, or the more formal in preference to.
Are there any specific collocations or structures we should watch out for?
It is very often paired with would, as in I would rather than.
Ah, yes. I would rather stay home than go out.
Perfect. Or just the simple structure. Choose X rather than Y.
And the opposite logic.
Well,
if you're
no.
not choosing one over the other.
The opposite would be inclusion. So phrases like as well as,
Okay.
or in addition to, rather than excludes as well as includes.
Number 7. This is good advice for anyone selling up or sending off for things. Shop around for something.
Shop around. This is a great phrasal verb. It doesn't mean just walking around shops aimlessly.
No.
It means specifically to compare the price and quality of the same or a similar object in different shops before you decide which one to buy.
It's an act of research. It's strategic shopping.
Exactly. Example number 1, you should shop around before buying a new car to get the best deal.
Absolutely. Never buy the first car you see.
Wise words. Example number 2, I'm shopping around for a new insurance policy.
This shows you can shop around for services, not just physical goods.
Very true. And example number 3, don't just buy the first one you see, shop around a bit.
Just a little bit of advice. So the semantic field is commerce, decision-making, and comparison. What are the synonyms?
Things like compare prices.
Simple.
Or browse, but with purpose. Or even do your market research.
And the preposition.
You shop around for the thing you want. I am shopping around for a new laptop.
Collocation.
Shop around for the best price is probably the most common.
Right.
Or shop around for a loan.
And the opposite behavior.
Yeah.
The person who doesn't do this.
That would be an impulse buy. Or to purchase immediately without thinking.
Okay, number 8. We had on sale. And now we have something similar, but maybe with a slightly more British flavor. On special offer.
Or on special offer. The meaning is that an item is sold at a lower price than usual for a short period of time. It's a promotion.
So how is this different from on sale?
They are very close cousins, but on sale can sometimes just mean available, like we discussed with the video game. On offer almost exclusively means there is a special deal happening right now. It's more specific about the discount.
Got it. Examples.
Number 1. The supermarket has strawberries on special offer this week.
That implies it's a temporary discount. It won't be that price next week.
Exactly. Number 2. I bought this laptop because it was on offer.
Simple.
And number 3, look for items that are on offer to save money on groceries.
Semantic field. Shopping, discounts, marketing. Synonyms.
On promotion, discounted. Or you could just say it's a bargain.
And collocations. Where do we see this?
You'll see signs in supermarkets with special offer in big red letters.
Yep.
And you'll hear phrases like currently on offer or buy while on offer.
And the opposite.
Again, very simple. Full price, regular price.
Number 9. I like this one. This is the fun part of money. Splash out on something.
This is a vivid, informal phrasal verb. To splash out means to spend a lot of money on buying things.
A lot.
A lot. Especially things that are pleasant to have but that you do not need. It implies luxury and self-indulgence.
It brings to mind the image of water splashing liquid everywhere. You are splashing your cash.
Exactly. That's the image. Example number 1. They splashed out on a luxury holiday to the Maldives.
That sounds lovely. Definitely a splash out moment.
Example number 2. I'm going to splash out on a new suit for the wedding.
A special occasion.
And example number 3. We decided to splash out and order the expensive wine.
So the semantic field is spending, luxury, and indulgence. It's a happy kind of spending.
Yes. A great synonym is splurge. That is almost a perfect match.
Splurge. I like that word.
Or spend big. Or treat oneself.
And the preposition is crucial again.
It is. You splash out on something. You don't splash out for something. You splash out on a meal, on a car.
Collocations.
Splash out on a meal, splash out on gifts, or even splash out on yourself.
And the opposite. The very unsplashy behavior.
To save, to scrimp, to economize, or my favorite, to pinch pennies.
Pinch pennies. Very visual. Okay, rounding out our first 10, number 10 is wrap something up.
Wrap up. This is a phrasal verb with 2 very distinct lives.
2 lives.
Yes. Literally, it means to cover something in paper, cloth, or other material like a gift.
Okay, the physical act.
And metaphorically, it means to finish or conclude something completely.
Let's distinguish these with examples.
Example number 1 is literal. Please wrap up the present carefully so she doesn't guess what it is.
Clear.
Example number 2 is also literal, but about a person. It is cold outside, so wrap up warm. This means wrap yourself in clothes.
And the metaphorical one that we use in meetings.
Exactly. Example number 3. Let's wrap this meeting up by 5:00 p.m.
That means let's finish it.
Precisely. So the semantic field covers preparation, packaging, and conclusion. It's quite broad.
So what are the synonyms?
For the literal meaning, package or cover. For the metaphorical, conclude or finalize.
Collocations.
Wrap it up is used constantly in business meetings.
Every day.
Gift wrapped is what you ask for in shops. And wrap up warm is used by mothers everywhere.
And the opposite.
For a gift, to unwrap or open. And for a meeting, to start or initiate.
Okay. We are 1/3 of the way through. That was the first 10. Let's take a breath and move to number 11.
Let's do it.
This is a phrase that can be confusing because it can mean free, but it can also mean useless. The phrase is for nothing.
Yes, context is absolutely key here. For nothing. It has 2 main meanings. meaning 1, without payment, so free.
Right.
Meaning 2, to no purpose or result, so in vain.
Useless. Okay, let's hear them in action to see the difference.
Example number 1. He gave me the ticket for nothing because he couldn't go.
That means it cost $0. It was free.
Correct. Now, example number 2. All that hard work was for nothing because the project was canceled.
That means it was a complete waste of time. It was in vain.
Exactly. A totally different feeling. And one more, example 3. You can't expect to get professional advice for nothing.
And that's back to the meaning of free.
Right. So for synonyms, we have a split, just like the meaning.
Makes sense.
For meaning 1, free, you can say for free, or the fancy Latin word gratis.
Okay.
Meaning 2, useless, you'd say in vain, uselessly, or pointlessly.
And collocations.
Yeah.
How do we usually hear this?
For the free, meaning get it for nothing or do it for nothing. For the useless, meaning it's almost always all for nothing.
All that work was all for nothing.
Exactly. And the opposites also have to be split.
Right.
The opposite of free is costly or expensive. The opposite of in vain is worthwhile or fruitful.
That's a really clear breakdown. Okay, number 12, back to the shops we go. Sell out of something.
Sell out. This phrasal verb describes that specific moment when a shop has sold all its supply of a particular item and there are no more left. It's the moment of disappointment for the customer.
It really is. Okay, examples.
Example number 1. The bakery sold out of croissants before 9:40 a.m.
You have to get up early for the good stuff. That's the lesson there.
It is. Example number 2. I wanted tickets to the concert, but they sold out in minutes.
So it shows high demand.
Very high demand. And example number 3, something you hear in a shoe store. We have sold out of that size, I'm afraid.
So the semantic field here is commerce, scarcity, and demand. What are some synonyms?
You could say the store has run out of stock.
Okay.
Or that the item is out of stock.
And prepositions?
We sell out of the item. We sold out of milk. You need the of.
Got it. And collocations?
You often hear it intensified, like completely sold out.
Right.
Or for events, tickets sold out. You will often see signs in windows saying simply sold out.
And the happy opposite for the customer.
To be in stock, or to have plenty of.
Okay. Number 13. This is a pair of opposites describing our sleep routines. An early night, a late night.
Right. These are common noun phrases. An early night means going to bed earlier than you usually do.
And late night.
A late night means going to bed later than usual. It's not about a specific time on the clock, like 9 p.m. or 2 a.m. It's relative to your personal routine.
It implies a change in your lifestyle for that day.
It does. Example number 1. I am exhausted, so I need an early night today.
That sounds like some good self-care.
Example number 2. We had a late night yesterday because the party went on until 3 a.m.
And that sounds painful the next day.
It often is. And example number 3, some good advice. If you have an exam tomorrow, don't have a late night.
Right. So the semantic field is sleep habits, daily routine. Are there any good synonyms?
For a late night, we have a colorful idiom, burning the midnight oil.
Ah, I like that one.
For an early night, there isn't really an idiom. We might just say an early bedtime.
And collocations, what verb do we use?
The verb is usually have an early night. Or you might say, let's make it an early night.
And clearly they're opposites of each other. Nothing more to add there.
Nope.
Number 14. Now, looking at our list, there is a small typo in the source material we were given. It says pump into. But as patient teachers, we know this is definitely run into someone or bump into someone.
Yes, correct. For everyone listening, please do not say pump into. That would be very confusing.
Right.
The phrases are run into or bump into. The meaning is to meet someone you know when you are not expecting to meet them.
It's a chance encounter.
It's serendipity, exactly. Example number 1. I ran into my old teacher at the supermarket.
You didn't plan it, it just happened.
Right. Example number 2. Guess who I bumped into at the coffee shop this morning?
A classic conversation starter.
It is. And example number 3. It is always awkward when you run into your ex-boss.
Oh, yes. So the semantic field is socializing, coincidence, chance. What about synonyms?
The most direct one is meet by chance.
Okay.
Or you could say encounter, or the more poetic, cross paths with.
And the preposition is always.
Always into, run into, bump into.
And collocations.
Usually it's with a person. Run into an old friend, bump into someone I know.
And the opposite.
Yeah.
The plan version.
To arrange to meet, to plan a meeting, or to schedule something.
Okay, that's clear. Number 15, another pair of social phrases. A night out, a day out.
A night out versus a day out. These are noun phrases that describe time spent away from home for fun.
For entertainment or relaxation?
Exactly. Night out refers to the evening, dinner, clubs, movies. Day out refers to the daytime, the beach, a park, a museum.
It implies a special event, not just running errands.
Correct. It's for pleasure. Example 1. We are planning a night out to celebrate her birthday.
Sounds fun.
Example 2, the family had a lovely day out at the beach.
Wholesome.
And example 3, are you ready for a big night out with the team?
So the semantic field is socializing, leisure, travel. What are some synonyms?
Words like excursion, outing, or trip. For the evening, maybe a social evening.
In collocations, we hear a lot.
Oh, things like girls' night out.
A classic.
Or family day out. And as in the example, a big night out.
And the opposite.
Staying in. Or simply a night in.
Okay. Number 16. I love how casual and friendly these next verbs are. Pop in, pop over, pop round.
These are quintessentially British, I think, but they're very common in casual English everywhere now.
Right.
To pop in means to visit someone for a short time, usually informally and without a strict appointment.
It sounds so light and easy. It sounds unburdened.
That's the feeling, yes. Now, there's a slight difference. Pop in usually implies entering a place briefly.
Right.
Pop over or pop around emphasizes the short journey to get there.
I see. Let's hear the examples.
Okay, example 1. Can I pop in to see you on my way home?
Very low pressure. You can say no.
Exactly. Example 2. Why don't you pop around for a cup of tea later?
Very warm and inviting.
And example 3. She just popped over to borrow some sugar. A classic neighborly act.
So the semantic field is visiting, casual social interaction. What are the synonyms?
Drop by, stop by, visit briefly. Or another informal one, swing by.
And the prepositions are fixed, right?
Yes. Pop in, pop over to my house, pop round for a visit, pop in for a chat, or pop round to my place.
And the opposite.
The opposite would be to stay for a long time, or as a joke, to move in.
Right. Okay, number 17. Phrases about location. Around the corner, close by.
So this refers to location and proximity. Around the corner or close by means very near, in the immediate vicinity.
Easy to get to.
Yes. But around the corner has a second metaphorical meaning. It can also mean that something is happening soon in time.
So it's both spatial and temporal, about space and time.
Exactly. Let's look. Example 1. The pharmacy is just around the corner. That is physical distance.
Easy walking distance.
Example 2. Is there a post office close by? Also physical.
And the metaphorical one.
Example number 3. Spring is just around the corner.
Meaning it will happen very soon. We can feel it coming.
Yes. So the semantic field is location, distance, and time. Synonyms.
What would they be?
For location, nearby or in the neighborhood. For time, a more formal word would be imminent.
And collocation?
We almost always say just around the corner. That just emphasizes how close it is.
Right.
And located close by.
Opposite.
Far away, distant, or the very common miles away.
Number 18. This is a famous one. It is the polite way to say, I hate it.
It is the ultimate diplomatic rejection.
Not someone's cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea. The meaning is simply not what someone likes or is interested in. It softens the blow of rejection. It's very gentle.
It is. Examples.
Okay, 1, thanks for the invite, but horror movies are not my cup of tea.
That's much nicer than saying horror movies are trash.
Much nicer. Example 2, hiking is great for some, but it's not really his cup of tea.
Acknowledging others like it, but he doesn't.
Yes. And example 3, I thought I would like opera, but it turns out it's not my cup of tea.
So the semantic field is preference, taste, and polite dislike. Synonyms.
More direct phrases would be not to my taste or not my thing.
Not my thing is very common.
Very. And for collocations, it's almost always used in the negative. You rarely say, it is my cup of tea.
Right.
You'd say, it is not really my cup of tea. That really softens it even more.
And the opposite.
Yeah.
When you love something.
A great opposite idiom is right up my alley.
I love that.
Or simply, exactly what I like.
Number 19. A phrase for fairness, especially with money. Go halves.
Go halves. This means to share the cost of something equally with someone else. 50-50.
Right down the middle.
It's about partnership and payment, good for dates, good for friends.
Examples.
Number 1, let's go halves on the taxi fare.
Fair enough.
Number 2, We went halves on a wedding present for them.
That makes expensive gifts affordable.
It does. And number 3, I can't afford the whole rent, so we should go halves. A more serious situation.
Right, so the semantic field is money, sharing, cooperation. What are some synonyms?
You could say split the cost or share the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Another similar idiom, especially for meals, is to go Dutch.
And the preposition.
You go halves on something, go halves on the pizza.
Collocations.
The most common is probably go halves on the bill.
And the opposite.
The opposite is to pay the full amount. Or, if you're feeling generous, to treat someone, which means you pay for them.
All right. Number 20, rounding out this section. Another lifestyle choice. Eat out, eat in.
Very straightforward phrasal verbs, but essential for daily life. Eat out means to eat at a restaurant.
And eat in.
Eat in means to eat at home.
Simple, but you need to know it.
You do. Example number 1. We're too tired to cook. Let's eat out tonight.
That is the universal feeling of a Friday night.
It is. Example 2. I'm trying to save money, so we should eat in this week.
Very responsible.
And example 3. Do you prefer eating out or getting takeaway to eat in?
So the semantic field is dining, food, lifestyle, synonyms.
A slightly more formal way to say it would be dine out or dine in.
And collocations.
Eat out at a restaurant or stay home and eat in.
And obviously they are opposites of each other.
Exactly.
We are 2/3 of the way there. We have covered 20 phrases. We have 10 left to master. Let's start with number 21. End up somewhere or doing something.
End up. This is a really important phrasal verb about outcomes. It means to finally be in a particular place or situation,
Okay.
especially when you did not plan it. It implies a journey with an unexpected destination.
The element of surprise or lack of planning is key.
It is. Example 1. We got lost and ended up in a different city.
That's a big detour.
A very big detour. Example 2. If you don't study, you will end up failing the class.
So here it warns of a negative consequence.
It's a warning, yes. And example 3. I went for a walk and ended up buying a new coat. A more positive, spontaneous outcome.
So the semantic field is outcomes, consequences, unplanned events. What are some synonyms?
A very similar phrasal verb is wind up.
Wind up.
Or you could say result in or find oneself. I found myself in a different city.
And the prepositions are important.
Very. You end up in a place, you end up with a person or a thing, or you end up doing an action. That's with the gerund, the ing form.
Right. End up buying.
Yeah.
And collocations.
End up doing is very common. You also hear negative ones like end up alone or end up nowhere.
And the opposite.
The opposite would be the beginning of the journey, to start out or to plan to be somewhere.
Got it. Number 22. This is similar to end up, but it's more about information or the reality of a situation.
Yeah.
Turn out to be something.
Turn out. Yes. This means to happen in a particular way or to have a particular result, often one that is surprising or different from what you first thought.
It reveals the truth. It's like the plot twist verb.
That's a great way to describe it, the plot twist verb. Example 1. The movie turned out to be much better than I expected.
Pleasant surprise.
Example 2. It turned out that he was telling the truth all along.
The big revelation at the end of the story.
Exactly. And example 3. The weather turned out nice despite the forecast.
So the semantic field is revelation, results, and the difference between reality versus expectation. What about synonyms?
You could say it proved to be something.
A bit more formal.
A bit more formal, yes. Or eventuate, which is very formal. Or just simply happen.
And collocations.
The phrase, as it turns out, is a great way to start a sentence when you're about to reveal something surprising.
As it turns out, I had my keys in my pocket the whole time.
A classic. Or you can just say something turned out fine.
And the opposite.
Well, the opposite would be for the truth to not be revealed, to remain unclear or stay hidden.
Okay. Number 23. This is another example of that British understatement we talked about.
Yes, le totes.
Not such a good night out.
Not such a good night out. This phrase describes a disappointing or just plain bad social evening, but in a soft, understated way.
It manages the emotions. Instead of screaming, "It was terrible!"
You just say, it was not such a good night.
Let's hear the examples.
Okay, 1. We lost our wallets and missed the bus. It was not such a good night out.
That sounds disastrous, actually. Not such a good night is very polite for that situation.
Very polite. Example 2. The food was cold and the music was loud. Not such a good night out.
Just a series of disappointments.
And example 3, after the argument, it was not such a good night out.
So the semantic field is disappointment, social review, synonyms.
The more direct, less understated synonyms would be a bad night, a disappointment, or even a disaster.
And collocations.
The frame, it was not such a, he's very flexible, you can use it for anything. Not such a good movie, not such a good meal.
And the opposite.
A night to remember, or a fantastic night out.
Number 24, a phrase all about mood. Feel like doing something.
Feel like. This is a phrasal verb or an idiom that refers to desire. It means to have a wish to do something right now.
It's about your current emotional state. It's softer than I want.
It is. It's about your mood. Example 1. I feel like eating pizza tonight.
I always feel like eating pizza.
Me too. Example 2. Do you feel like going for a walk? That's a gentle invitation. Right.
Example 3. I don't feel like talking right now. I am tired. A gentle rejection.
So the semantic field is desire, mood, preference. Synonyms.
Want to, or be in the mood for, or especially in British English, fancy. Do you fancy a walk?
And the structure is important.
Yes. It's feel like plus the ing verb, the gerund, or feel like plus a noun.
So feel like dancing or feel like a burger.
Perfect. Collocations. You often hear the negative, don't feel like it, or you might say, I feel like a change.
And the opposite.
To dread doing something, or simply to not be in the mood.
Okay. Number 25. The power of persuasion. Talk someone into doing something.
Talk into. This means to persuade someone to do something, usually something they were initially reluctant or hesitant to do.
You are using your words to move them. You are pushing them verbally towards a decision.
That's a great way to think of it. Example 1, she talked me into joining the gym.
A good influence there.
Example 2, I didn't want to go, but he talked me into it.
That sounds more like peer pressure. It can be. And example 3, can you talk your boss into giving you the day off?
So the semantic field is persuasion, influence, communication. Synonyms.
The main ones are persuade and convince. A more informal one would be to sweet-talk someone.
And the preposition is always
Talk someone into something.
Collocations.
So most common is just the general phrase, talk someone into it.
And the opposite is fantastic because it just changes the preposition.
It does. The opposite is to talk someone out of doing something, which means persuading them not to do it.
Brilliant. Number 26, business and ownership. Change hands.
Change hands. This is an idiom. It means to pass from one owner to another. It emphasizes the transaction of ownership itself.
It's used a lot in real estate and for businesses.
A lot. Example 1. This house has changed hands 3 times in the last decade.
That's a high turnover.
Example 2. No money changed hands. It was a trade.
That's a very specific legal or business usage.
It is. And example 3. The company changed hands after the merger.
So the semantic field is ownership, business, transaction. Synonyms.
The simpler verbs would be sold or be transferred, or you could say it switched owners.
And collocations.
Money changing hands is a very common phrase, sometimes with a negative suggestion of bribery.
Right.
And property changes hands.
The opposite.
To remain with the owner or simply to keep something.
Okay. Number 27, testing the waters. Try something or someone out.
Try out, another useful phrasal verb. It means to test something or someone to see if they are good, suitable, or effective.
It implies an experiment before you make a final commitment, like a test drive.
Exactly like a test drive. Example 1. I'm going to try out this new recipe tonight.
Hopefully it turns out well.
We hope. Example 2. The team is trying out new players for the season.
So it works for people too, in a professional context like auditions or sports trials.
Yes. And example 3, back to your point, you should try out the car before you buy it.
The semantic field is experimentation, testing, evaluation. Synonyms.
Simply test or sample. For people, as you said, audition.
And the preposition.
It's try something out.
And collocations.
Try it out is incredibly common. Or for sports, try out for the team.
And the opposite. What if you don't do this?
It would be to trust blindly or to commit without testing.
Okay. Number 28, a phrase for order and discipline. One at a time.
One at a time. This is an adverbial phrase. It means individually or singly, not all together. It's used to create order out of potential chaos.
It's a way of saying slow down, everyone.
Exactly. Example 1. Please enter the room one at a time.
Preventing a stampede.
Example 2. I can only answer your questions one at a time.
A teacher or a manager might say that. Don't overwhelm me.
Yes. And example 3, from a parent. Eat the grapes one at a time. Don't stuff your mouth.
Good advice.
Yeah.
So the semantic field is order, sequence, manner, synonyms.
Separately.
Right.
Individually, or the very similar one by one.
And collocations.
A common piece of advice is take it one at a time, meaning don't get overwhelmed by the big picture.
Yeah. And the opposite.
All at once, simultaneously, together.
Okay, number 29. This is a big social rule, especially in the UK. Jump the queue.
Jump the queue, yes. In the US, they are more likely to say cut in line.
Right.
In the UK and many other parts of the world, it's jump the queue. It means to push into a line of people in front of others who have been waiting longer.
It is considered the height of rudeness.
Oh.
A major social sin.
It is. Example 1. It is very rude to jump the queue at the bus stop.
A social taboo.
Example 2. He tried to jump the queue, but the security guard stopped him.
Justice is served.
And example 3. Don't jump the queue just because you're in a rush. Everyone's in a rush.
So the semantic field is manners, social rules, waiting. The synonyms are regional.
Exactly. Cut in line for Americans. Or maybe skip the line.
Collocations.
It's pretty fixed. It's almost always just the phrase jump the queue.
And the opposite, the correct behavior.
To wait your turn or to join the back of the queue.
And finally, number 30. A vivid image to end our masterclass. Packed in like sardines.
Packed in like sardines. This is an idiom and also a simile because of the word like. It means extremely crowded.
Right.
People are standing or sitting so close together that there's no space to move, just like the little fish in the tin.
Exactly. I can picture it perfectly.
Example 1. On the subway during rush hour, we were packed in like sardines.
We have all been there. It's not pleasant.
Not at all. Example 2. The concert was so full we were packed in like sardines.
That's a bit more acceptable. Uncomfortable, but also exciting.
And example 3. I hate clubs where everyone is packed in like sardines.
So the semantic field is crowds, discomfort, and a lack of space. Synonyms.
You could say a place is jam-packed or overcrowded, or that people are stuffed in.
And collocations.
We say packed like sardines, or sometimes squashed like sardines.
And the opposite, a lovely empty space.
Yes. The opposite would be spacious, empty, or roomy.
And we made it.
We did.
30 phrases, from going from bad to worse, all the way to being packed in like sardines.
It really covers the full spectrum of daily life, doesn't it? Shopping, complaining, socializing, planning.
It really does.
And I have one final thought for you, the listener. Notice how physical so many of these are. Change hands, splash out, jump the queue.
That's a great point.
Language is so often grounded in our physical reality, in actions we can picture. It's not just abstract.
I hope you, the listener, feel ready to, well, to try out item 27, at least one of these today.
Absolutely. Use it to make it stick. That's the only way.
Thanks for joining us for this special masterclass. We'll see you on the next deep dive.